Science Biology. Today we are going to discuss about monohybrid cross and Punnett square. So monohybrid cross, we have already discussed the definition of monohybrid cross in the previous video. So monohybrid cross, the study of inheritance of a single pair of alleles or factors of a trait at a time is called monohybrid cross. Okay, study of inheritance of a single pair of allele or a single factor of a trait at a time is called monohybrid cross or one gene inheritance. The study of inheritance of a single gene from one generation to another, or study of inheritance of a single character from one generation to another generation at a time is known as monohybrid cross or one gene inheritance. Okay. The study of inheritance of a single pair of alleles or factor. Factor nowadays known as gene. The other name of gene is factor. Okay. And the gene, a single gene contains pair of alleles. Which we have already discussed in the previous video. So, the inheritance of a single pair of allele or factor of a trait at a time is known as monohybrid cross. Mono means single. Hybrid means a heterozygous form. Okay. Mono means single, hybrid means a heterozygous form or heterozygous character. जेतबेले आमे हाइब्रिडाइजेशन करोचे टू स्टडी देखिबा पई कि बा ऑब्जर्व करिबा पई कि परीक्षा करिबा पई कि जे गोटाए कैरेक्टर गोटे सिंगल कैरेक्टर केमिति गोटे जेनेरेशन टू आउट जेनेरेशन को जाउची ताको आमे कहूचे मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस. Okay, monohybrid cross also known as one gene inheritance. One gene inheritance, because in case of monohybrid cross only a single gene is studied for the transfer. Okay, the study of inheritance of a single pair of alleles and a gene contains a pair of alleles. Okay, so it is known as one gene inheritance. For example, suppose this is a pure tall plant, pure tall, and this is the phenotype of this plant, pure tall, and this is a pure dwarf plant. Here we will cross between these two plants for the study of single character, that is height. Okay, Mendel had crossed these two plants, that is pure tall and pure dwarf, to express the result or to express the experiment of monohybrid cross. Okay, so here suppose this is a pure tall plant and this is a pure dwarf, and a pure tall is dominant here and pure dwarf is recessive here. Then what is dominant and what is recessive we have already discussed. Okay, and the genotype of pure tall is capital T and capital T. Okay, genotype, the gene, one gene is respond for one character. Okay, one gene is responsible for one character. So capital T is a pair of allele and it is a single gene of pure tall. Okay. And small t represents the genotype of a recessive or pure dwarf plant. So dwarf is a recessive character here and pure tall is the dominant character. When we crossed it, or when Mendel had crossed it, he observed that suppose the pure tall is the male plant and pure dwarf is the female plant. So tall and dwarf are two plants and these are parents. And pure tall is the dominant here and pure dwarf is the recessive. So pure tall contains two alleles or pair of alleles, that is capital T and capital T. So the parent produces gamete. Here the capital T and capital T produce two gametes, same type of gametes, that is capital T and capital T. And the small t, that is the recessive or dwarf plant, also produce gametes, small t and small t. And these gametes are also same. Okay. So these gametes are fused together. First capital T fused with another gamete, that is mother or female gamete, to produce capital T and small t. And here this capital T again fused with another small t to produce another zygote. And another allele capital T again fused with one small t and another small t. Okay. And these are the F1 generation. These are F1 generation. Tall, this is also tall, this is tall, and this is also tall. So in F1 generation, Mendel got all the plants are tall, but these plants are hybrid tall. Hybrid, because these all are in heterozygous form. What is heterozygous? We have already discussed. Heterozygous means one capital T is here and another small t is here. Here the alleles are present in different form. So in F1 generation, the dominant character will be expressed. Okay. Mendel observed that the dominant character expressed in F1 generation, that all plants are tall, that is hybrid tall. So let's see the F2 generation, how the F2 generation is produced. Let's take one hybrid tall here from the F1 generation and another hybrid tall as parent from this F1 generation. One is female and another is male. So on selfing the F1 generation, we will get the F2 generation. So this parent produced two type of gamete. One is capital T and another is small t. Because this is present in a heterozygous form, जेहेतु एटी पेरेंट दुई प्रकार अलेल कंटेन करूची गोटे सिंगल जीन रे, जेतोले दुई प्रकार अलगा अलगा एलेल रहउची गोटे जीन रे सेटा कहउची हेटेरोजाइगस फॉर्म. तो here the parent is hybrid, not pure. This is hybrid tall and this is also hybrid tall. And on selfing this F1 generation, we will get the gametes like this. Here the female parent also produce different type of gamete, that is one is capital T and another is small t, and these are gametes. Okay, these four are gametes. When these gametes are fused together, we can get the F2 generation. First capital T, then capital T, small t. Okay, again this small t will combine with this capital T to produce capital T, small t, and small t again will combine with this small t. Okay, here we can get three different type of gene. Okay, this is the F2 generation. On selfing the F1 generation, we can get the F2 generation. Okay, this is pure tall because here capital T and capital T is present, and this is capital T and small t, so it is a tall but hybrid tall. Here also this is tall but hybrid, and this is dwarf or short plant because it contains only small t, that is recessive, so it is dwarf. So we can see here three tall plant and one dwarf plant, and the phenotype of all the plant is three tall and one dwarf. What is phenotype? The physical appearance of an organism is known as phenotype. Okay, जदि आमे खाली आखिरे देखिबा आफ्टर सेल्फिंग सेल्फ करि सारला परे सेल्फ हाइब्रिडाइजेशन करि सारला परे आमे तळे F2 जनरेशन रे देखिबा आमे दुई प्रकार प्लांट देखि परिबा, टॉल एंड ड्वार्फ. Phenotypically जदि आमे खाली आखिरे morphologically by observing the morphological character we can see two type of plants. So the phenotypic ratio of monohybrid cross is 3:1 because threes are tall and one is dwarf. Okay, and the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1 because one is pure tall is 2, twos are hybrid tall, and one is pure dwarf. Okay, so if we will study the phenotypic character, the outer morphological appearance in monohybrid cross, the ratio will be 3:1. If we will study the genotype of the F2 generation, all the hybrids of F2 generation, we can found the ratio 1:2:1 in monohybrid cross. जदि आमे गोटे monohybrid cross करूचे तो सेठी आमे जदि देखुचे phenotype physical appearance तो सेठी आमे रेशियो पाउचे 3:1. Okay, because threes are tall and one is dwarf, because we cannot see the genotype in morphological. Okay, but when we are studied the genotype of these plants of a monohybrid cross, we can get 1:2:1 ratio. That is, 1 is pure tall, that is capital T and capital T, and 2s are hybrid tall, that is capital T small t, capital T small t, and 1 is pure dwarf, that is small t and small t. So these are all about the monohybrid cross. Let's see the Punnett square. What is Punnett square? Reginald C. Punnett was a British geneticist, and he had developed a graphical representation to explain all these things of Mendel's cross. Okay, Reginald C. Punnett had developed a graphical representation to calculate all the probability of possible offsprings in a genetic cross, that is known as Punnett square. The graphical representation to calculate the probability of all possible genotypes of offsprings in a genetic cross is called Punnett square. Its graphical representation to express all the probability of the offsprings in a genetic cross. गोटे जेनेटिक क्रॉस कला बेले कौन केते पॉसिबिलिटी अछि, कौन संभावना अछि, केते टॉल प्लांट हबो, केते ड्वार्फ प्लांट हबो, तो ताहार गोटे ग्राफिकल प्रेजेंटेशन को कुहा गला पुन्नेट स्क्वायर. ओके, and the Punnett square was developed by Reginald C. Punnett, a British geneticist. Reginald C. Punnett was a British geneticist who had developed the Punnett square to express the formation of gametes and the progenies developed in F1 generation, F2 generations in a graphical way. Let's see the example. Suppose this is a pure tall plant, the genotype of pure tall plant, and this is pure dwarf plants, and they are produced the gamete capital T and a small t from the recessive parent and capital T from the dominant parent. Let express it in Punnett square. Suppose these are two gametes, and suppose this is male parent and this is female parent, and these are the male gametes and these are female gametes. So Punnett keeps the male gametes in horizontal direction and the female in a vertical direction. Okay, and he had create a square or box. Okay, here this is very easy. We can combine the gamete to get the F1 generation or F1 generation. Okay, capital T small t, and here capital T, here small t. Another one gamete from here and another gamete from here. One gamete from upper side and one gamete for left side. Okay, here capital T and small t. Okay, and capital T, small t. And we have observed, we have already discussed in monohybrid cross, all plants are hybrid and all plants are tall. Okay, in F1 generation, so all are tall. Okay, all are tall in F1 generation. Let's see another Punnett square for the F2 generation. In the F2 generation, we have to self the F1 hybrids. On selfing the F1 hybrids, the gametes will be, it will produce, suppose this is male and this is female, and capital T, small t, this is male, this is female. Okay, capital T and small t. Here capital T and here capital T. Here capital T, here small t. Here capital T, here small t. Okay, and here small t and small t in F2 generation, that is F2 generation. Okay, here three plants. This is tall, that is pure tall, and this is tall but hybrid tall. We will mark it in different color for better understanding. This is hybrid tall, this is hybrid tall, and this is pure tall, and this is pure dwarf. Okay, so the phenotype ratio will be 3:1 because three plants are tall, and the genotype will be 1:2:1 of monohybrid cross. Okay, so this is the Punnett square. Punnett square गोटे किसी बड़ जिनस बहुत इजी. If you will observe all these things, then you can write it easily. Okay, Punnett square, square means a tetraangle, गोटे बॉक्स याक मध्य Punnett square को मध्य कह चेकर बोर्ड बोली मध्य कह बोर्ड. बोर्ड रो शेप tetraangle, गोटे tetraangle shape रे represent करूचंती कि Punnett all the formation of gametes and formation of F1 generation, formation of F2 generation ताको कहउचंती कोन स्क्वायर. कि कहले रेगिनाल सी Punnett कहले. तो रेगिनाल सी Punnett डिस्कवर करिथिबारु ए चेकर बोर्ड ताको कहला Punnett square. Okay, Punnett square is a very easy way or easy method to express the formation of gametes, formation of F1 and F2 generation in a genetic cross. Okay, so these are all about the monohybrid cross and Punnett square. So in the next class we will discuss about the dihybrid cross. Till then, keep watching and keep learning. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for more video. Thank you.